Welcome to Sports Track. I am Lai Lawal. After day 5 of events at the National Sports Festival in Ogun State, the medals table has begun to take shape. Team Bayelsa has been asking all the right questions, maintaining their lead on the medals table. However, the defending champions, Team Delta, are giving the right answers. As at the last official release less than 2 hours ago, Team Delta leads on the medals counter with a total of 70 medals. But it's Team Bayelsa who sits top of the table with 32 gold, 14 silver, and 15 bronze medals. For more updates on the National Sports Festival, let's join Sembe Shima, who is at the main bowl of the MKO Abiola Sports Arena at Abeokuta. Hello, Sembe. Quickly, put us up to speed with proceedings at the MKO Abiola Sports Arena, talking about the athletics event.
All right, so right now it is off for the athletics event has kicked off, and behind me, activities are ongoing. We just saw the 4x4 meters mixed relay, both for men and female, and two heats. We saw 2 heats, 3 automatic states from the first and second heat qualified to the final. So for now, that is what has happened, and also another activity is ongoing, talking about the para race. Is also ongoing at the moment, but it's quite looking interesting. I must say the medal table is very interesting, like you right pointed out in your intro. It seems like it's a south-south and southwest affair. If you look at from 1st to 9th, it is all about the states from the south-south and the south-west, and that tells us a lot when it comes to the festival in general. It means these states actually did prepare for the festival. Mind you, let's just remind you that just some months ago, or a month ago thereabout, they held the south-south festival before the National Sports Festival, and seeing them on the medal table lined up, it makes a whole lot of sense. And Ogun State, I give it to them as the host state, they are also coming up, on the medal table. But Delta, quite a shock there for everybody at this point of the festival. Most people expect Delta to be dominating, but this is not the case here. Bayelsa are holding it down, but Delta is also running, giving them back-to-back a run for their money. But we'll see what happens at the end of athletics, because in athletics is where a lot of medals are to be won. We hope that at the end of today, rather, we'll get to see medals table, having a shift or a change when it comes to the top 3 on the table.
Okay, yeah, talking about the invited junior athletes, they've been quite awesome in this particular championship. They've, hold their own ground. Any surprising events or any shocking results yet from the IJA, the IJAs, they are called?
Point we will never say never. They started off well with 2 good medals, but we've not seen much of their impact when it comes to upsetting or disturbing the medal table. However, from most journalists who have actually ever spoken to from this festival, they said that IJA are the ones that would reduce the medal table, the medals from the likes of Delta, Bayelsa, who are known to dominate the National Sports Festival, and we're seeing that also reflect on the table. Maybe that is the case for Delta State. They are known in strong areas like wrestling and boxing and all of that. But now we're seeing that they reduced the number of medals that they've acquired in those particular events. So that could be as an influence, or should I say as an attribute to the participation of the IJA, the invited junior athletes. But for now, it is just, should I say, we'll keep our fingers crossed, because the athletic games just started. IJA are also participating in this event. And maybe they'll be taking home medals away from the big boys in the festival.
You've been in Abeokuta in the last 5 days. What other things has caught your attention other than the sports itself?
Economic activities are ongoing here in Abeokuta, particularly around the stadium and where events are taking place. I'm quite, should I say, shocked at the turnout, precisely the nightlife when it comes to the economic activity going on here in Ogun State. People don't sleep. I come to the stadium, we leave the stadium almost midnight, and it's as though the day is just starting. So for me, that's quite something that has caught my eye. I mean, people are here to do, everybody's taking what they can take away from the festival, and the festival has impact not just on the athletes, but also on the indigenous, the residents of Ogun State. They are also taking out benefits from this. But for me, that is what sports is all about. They have to touch the lives of the grassroots, and I think that has caught my eye from this whole festival.
You just said something on that everybody is looking for what to take away. So for you, what are you taking away at the games?
definitely take away Adire. I've seen a lot of Adire here, so I think I will take home and take away a lot of Adire outfits to come back to the capital city and maybe wear them and be proud and say, oh, this is what I got away from. I got from Ogun State while I was here for 2 weeks. So for me, it's a whole lot. And then friendship as well. I met new journalists. I met, people of influence when it comes to sporting sector. So a lot for me to take away from here today. And I would think this is going to be a memorable one at the end of the day for me.
All right, thanks, Sembe Shima. For me, I'm hoping to see one of these young athletes that set a new national record. Thank you very much. Hope to see you by 4 p.m. for the World News. Thank you very much, Sembe.
All right.
All right, moving on. Chelsea faces the season defending week as manager.